This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go here in Inglewood. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Run! Set. Ready!
Herbert gonna throw on this first play. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, LA.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 380. Delta. Set.
They'll go with Hampton. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the zone read, here's Hampton. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
40-yard line.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk my taste.
Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Up the sideline at the 35. Inside the 30. What a terrific run. They finally bring them down at the 15-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 67 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Green 80. Run. Set. White 80. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver.
It's now second down.
And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Ready.
Herbert to throw on second down. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? That one caught for Amarian Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second touchdown of this first half.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Seahawks 7.
touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
13 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Cup in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Seahawks.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
The 2-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
In motion is Barner. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
That ties the game at 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Black 80, black. Ready.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Forced to his right. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. It is 3rd and long.
Set. 380, run. Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
1st and 10.
Crowd right, set.
Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline, he's got Allen.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set. 380. Let's go. Ready.
Now Herbert again. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
We're gonna set.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's dropped off for Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes make the offense have to earn everything they get.
To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Jackson now to return it.
Dante Jackson on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Run! Set. Cap it, set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ray. Set. Hey, Ram. Delta. Hunt. Set.
Purple. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
It's going to be third. They need one. Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Go.
On the ground, Hampton. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
Go set. Set.
Darnold to throw on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's complete. It's JSN. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
And the Seahawks first down.
We go set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's third down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Pickup. First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold again. He's into space past the 25. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready.
Herbert now on first down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Important moment here. Third down and 4.
Home troops right. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better
That
off.
ball intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top. Here's first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
At the Chargers' 23-yard line.
Second and 5.
Go sack.
To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
First down.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game.
The kick is good.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, easy. We go. 80. Green hot. Green hot.
Here we go. One final play. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one stop, one tackle, and they win the game. But instead, the play call works to perfection. He looks it in, takes it in, touchdown.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.